what is up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of YOCAST, episode 11 now. So, guys, we are back and ready to roll with these. So, I'm excited about this, guys. We got a lot of dope shit coming up. But, yeah, guys, so welcome back, episode 11 now of YOCAST.
Yes, sir. Back with number 11. It's been like a month since we uploaded, but it's New Year's Eve today. Mm-hmm. We're doing a daytime pod. We've never recorded during the day.
Yeah.
But
a pre-pod lift.
Oh, yeah. We got a lot of dope shit coming, guys. So we want to probably do a lot more day pods too, just because, want to get them done and ready, uploaded before, that Monday upload. Just so, we have them done under our belts before, it gets late, because we do lift late at night. So
yeah, I feel like that's why we've been inconsistent, because we push the pod till late at night. Every time y'all watch these, they're recorded at literally past midnight.
Yeah, like 1 a.m. And we're tired and it's like late. We're like, fuck.
Yeah, Stan and I were talking, because we just got back from Christmas and shit. We were talking about the pod, like going into the new year. And like, that's the number one thing I've lacked on is like organizing this and like making sure we're getting it done every week. So we're like, we don't want to miss any weeks. So we're just going to do it during the day, like commit like a week ahead and really keep these up, because this is the most fun content we have.
I know. And you guys fucking watching this, you guys got to comment and make us accountable for this, because I know that we're going to fucking go ham on this every goddamn week, because so many motherfuckers that are here in Houston come up to us and be like, yo, when we haven't even uploaded, and they're like, dude, I love the pod, like all this shit. And it's like signs. I'm like, damn. I'm like, people really fuck with it, and like just like generally, and staying till the end too.
Exactly. Yeah. So many of y'all come up to me, and like that's the first thing y'all mention is like, oh, I love the podcast, and that's the most dope thing to hear, because this is where it gets like raw and just like genuine, where we're just talking, not showing off our freaking bodies.
It's just like what we would talk about off the pod.
Oh yeah.
There's so many times where we're talking, we're like, damn, this would be good on the podcast. Like today, I don't even know what we're talking about.
We just get in depth conversation. We're like, damn, this would be a good pod content.
Hell yeah. You guys know too, fucking Adam's G. He just pulled up with us because we're like, yo, let's fucking run this goddamn pod to start off the New Year's.
I fucking love YOCAST, bro.
Yeah, Adam's really like our third co-host in a sense. Like he's on, I feel like, more episodes now than not. But yeah, no, we just want to take this episode, kind of like recap on the year, because it's New Year's Eve.
This would be a perfect time to kind of recap on everything.
Exactly.
Like Stan's show.
I know.
Oh, yeah, talk about that.
I was going to say, guys, we've missed it's literally, I feel like just the past month we haven't even uploaded. It felt like this past month has been a year, because so much shit has happened in the past month. And that's another, this is not an excuse at all, but this is another reason why too. It's like, it's been hard to even get around fucking filming a pod, because it's like literally every time I'll be like, yo, like, I was talking to Riser and all of them. We're like, yo, let's get on a pod this week. And it's like, snap of the fingers, the week's over, and we're like, fuck. Like, we literally, just so much shit is happening 24/7, all that, which is good. It's a good thing. That is such a good thing.
You were also on prep running two, 3 YouTube videos a week. So it's kind of hard for you to try to get a 2 hour, 2 out of your day.
Exactly.
100%.
But yeah, guys, fucking show was awesome. These motherfuckers pulled up too. It was literally probably, I would say hands down, that was probably the most memorable thing that's ever happened to me my entire life, like to this moment.
So
100%. Like, there's literally a handful of things I could think of, like at the top of my head, that is the most memorable thing and has happened to me my whole life, and that's probably the number one thing on the list. There's things close to it, like obviously like moving here, all that shit, like leaving Ohio, whatever the fuck, but like, damn, like it was nuts. A lot of you guys obviously know I did get my natural pro card, which is fucking sick.
Yes, sir. Congrats.
So sick. Yeah. Thank you guys. So, but yeah, dude, it was awesome. Like going into it, the one thing I will say, like, it was my third show. I was very confident, and I was very happy of the package that I brought to the show. And the one thing I knew going into the show, I didn't know anyone who's going into that show. I didn't even have any like thought in my head that I was going to get my pro card. Like, if I did, I would have probably like hinted at like, Road to Natty Pro in my YouTube series for my prep. But I literally didn't say any of that until like the day of the show.
We didn't really know it was a possibility.
Exactly.
Yeah, I didn't think you could even. I thought maybe that show could qualify you to go to another one to get it. Right. I didn't know you could get it there.
Same.
Sick.
Yeah.
Swept it, bro.
Exactly. So it was fucking nuts. And Adrian told me that too. He's like, dude, like you can get your pro card here. I was like, fuck. Because I knew that. I thought that exact same thing, Eric. I thought it was just going to qualify me for a show that was just going to be, total set in stone of getting my pro card. But yeah, it was literally like a dream come true. It still to this day has not hit me yet. Like people will come up to me back in my hometown and like, how's it feel? I'm like, bro, like honestly, it's just like still hasn't hit me yet that I'm literally a fucking natural pro bodybuilder. And it's nuts because I was watching, I'm from Cleveland, and I was watching the Cavs game, and I was with my dad. This was before my show during Thanksgiving. And so there was this guy that was on the Cavs team, and he was my age, 21, right? And he was starting. And I was like, damn. I was like, he's literally a professional athlete, and he's my age. I was like, that's so crazy to think about. I was like, I couldn't even think about that. But then, like, fast forward, like, a week later, it's like, obviously, he's like, that's total different comparison. But it's like, you know, I'm same age as him, and it's like a professional under the category of a professional athlete. It's crazy to think about. But
professional natty.
Yeah. It's literally fucking. We have a lot of plans moving forward. But guys, it was fucking so awesome. I literally appreciate all you guys that reached out to me and thanked me and just like congratulated me. So, but like I said, it was literally a dream come true. It was in San Antonio, so we all took a little 2-hour road trip down there, and literally
it was like 3, bro.
Or 3-hour fucking road trip.
It was worth it.
Like we made a little trip out of it. Got all you can eat sushi. Fucking literally was absolutely insane.
Right.
So
if you guys missed it, go check it out on his YouTube channel.
Yeah, and Adam's too.
I have a vlog there as well. So.
Yeah.
Dude, talk about Jidion real quick.
Oh yeah. Okay, go. So this is actually a sick story. So you guys literally like you got to, if anything, you got to listen to this story. This is so sick. So I'll start from the very beginning. So the night before my show, when I was going to get my spray tan, right? It was around like 10 o'clock at night or something. I don't even know. But I was going to, and if you guys don't know, when you go in and get your spray tan, right, you're in these like pods. You're all in the same room, but each person is in like a little pod, obviously, so the spray tan doesn't get all over the place. And obviously, you're fucking naked, so people don't see you. But you're in the same room, so you can like hear people. You know what I mean? Like you're right next to it. Like I would be as close as like me to Eric, but you know we're separated in these pods. And
sorry to interrupt, but did you wear a sock at least? Or
oh yeah, a little cock sock, guys. Little cock. It was so funny because I wanted to wear one and I didn't even. And she was like, do you want a sock? And I was like, oh yeah, I want the cock sock. Even though it's like I wasn't even doing classic. I mean, that's why my legs were tan when I pulled my legs up, because like for men's physique, you don't need to wear that. You can just go in with underwear. But I ripped the cock sock. Yeah, you got to do it. It's the full experience of doing the shows. Yeah, 100%. But so right after I was in the pod drying off right after she sprayed me, and so Alex, my videographer, he was videoing me, and so the girl was like, "That's so crazy. Someone over there is filming too," and so we're like, "Really?" And then right after the lady said that with the spray tan, this voice obviously was like, "Yo, how many subs you got?" And so I was just like, you know, whatever the fuck. I was like, and I was responding to him. I was like, Alex and I kind of looked at each other. We're like, I don't know, like, you know, just over like 1,000. Like we don't have a lot. And he was like, shit. He's like, that's a ton. He's like, I only got 50. And from the second he said that, I was like, I know who the fuck that is. I was like. And Alex and I looked at each other. We were like, "Damn, that voice sounds so familiar." And he kept talking. He's like, "What's your YouTube?" He's like, "Let me get you on YouTube." And so I was like, but I knew it was Jidion. I was like, I'm not fucking like. I was like, I'm gonna talk to this dude and like, cause he's definitely fucking with me right now.
Yeah.
And so Alex, but we couldn't think of his name. And Alex was like, "Bro, that's definitely him." And so, sure enough, we came out, and I came out of the little pod thing, and then he came out. And I'm like, bro, what the fuck are you doing here?
Wait, tell him real quick who Jidion is, or Jidion. I don't know how to say his name.
Okay,
but tell him
so
real quick for people.
Jidion,
who don't know.
So if you guys don't know, he's like basically a famous YouTuber, social media guy that really just does whatever the fuck he wants and just fucks with people.
Yeah, he's
for
from
content.
Houston, actually.
Yes, literally. So if you guys just go to his page, like you'll just see random videos. Like he's huge on like TikTok.
Yeah, he's
just
so
of like
funny.
Yeah,
I walked right past when I was in the tanning room, and I looked at him and I looked at him again. I was like, dude, no way, that's him. Well, he had a bodysuit on, right? He had like a bodysuit on that made him look like super ripped, and he was
I'll get into that.
Filming a video of him getting like a tan. Yeah, that's why he was there.
Right.
And then, but yeah, tell your part of the story.
Okay, yeah. So then I was like, bro, what the fuck are you doing here? Like, you know, like he's not a bodybuilder at all. Like, obviously, like, you know, he's out of shape, all this shit. And then I was like, what? Like, what the fuck? And he was like, oh yeah, bro. He's like, you know, we're filming a video. And I was like, are you competing? And he was like, hell yeah. And I just like looked down. Obviously, he's got like a gut. I'm just like, okay. Because it's like, hypothetically, anyone can compete, right? Like, you don't, obviously, it's like, you know, everyone's going to be competing, going to be fucking ripped, all this shit, and like look insane because you're spending a lot of money to, you know, do this show because they're expensive. So, but obviously, he doesn't give a fuck. He's just doing it for YouTube. So anyways, he tells me he's going to compete. He's doing it for obviously his video. He's going to be wearing a bodysuit and he's going to be on stage, posing and shit and see like, just going with the flow like his videos. So I was like, damn, whatever the fuck. So fast forward the next day, it was prejudging at the time. And I remember so vividly that they were freaking out backstage because we all have numbers, right? So number 50, he was number 50, and number 50, they were calling number 50 so many times.
Dude, I'm just worried about Mally.
I know.
I was thinking the same thing.
We got Adam's Tonka lens set up on the tripod. His brand new lens.
She's running around.
Yeah, hopefully she doesn't knock anything over.
Oh shit.
I think she'll be okay.
All right. Yeah. All right. We're chilling.
Anyways, so they were like, number 50, where's number 50? Has anyone seen number 50? Obviously, and Jidion was number 50. He wasn't even at prejudging, right? So he pulls up literally like hours later, misses the whole prejudging, and he was like, where do I go? And I was like, bro, like you already missed prejudging all this shit, and he was like, yeah, I'm number 50. I was like, that's so funny because they were trying to fucking look for your ass and all this shit. So anyways, he ended up still getting on stage with the bodysuit, but he got on, and it was so funny because the bodysuit, I don't know if you guys realize this, it was different skin tones.
Yeah, I remember.
Right, so Jidion's black, and he had like it was almost like half black, half white,
yeah.
Off.
The tan.
Yeah, it was like with the tan, and it was so funny because it was clearly like just a fake bodysuit, right? And he doesn't know how to pose, so he goes up by himself with the bodysuit on stage, starts hitting these whack ass posing, right? And the judges just stand up. They're like, no, they're like, leave. And then he goes like, he starts, and obviously his video guy's recording because it's all on YouTube. So in his head, he goes like, okay, how can I make this like, carry on a good video? So he starts, fucking fussing, like fucking with him back. He goes like, what do you mean? He's like, I've prepped for fucking a year. He's like, are you kidding me? These are real. And then meanwhile, the judges are like, no, like get the fuck off the stage. Like, we're trying to do a bodybuilding show here. And he's like, huh? Like, what are you talking about? Like, I've worked so hard for this. Like, what do you mean? And then security comes and then they kick him out. And so it was like, that was basically the whole story with him. But it was some wild thing that happened at my competition, which was super funny.
I wonder when he's going to post that video.
I know.
Oh,
yeah. That'd be so funny.
Because I think he got a lot of us in it too. Because he was recording a lot of us. So
it's funny because we watch him here all the time, bro. Like, other than fitness content, like on my recommended, just a bunch of like random prank channels.
The video with Jacob like and Jidion, Mo, bro. Yeah. Oh my god.
Like Jidion, people like that. Loaf. I don't know. I just like watching dumb videos like that.
Loaf, he's a good one.
Jidion's like a huge YouTuber, and the fact he was at Stan show, I was like, holy shit. But no, that was sick. Dude, I was gonna ask you, what's like one thing you took away from your prep or from this show that you didn't have like before? Like, what's one thing? It could be anything.
Wait, what do you mean? Like
that like you took away from it? Like I don't know. Not to get deep.
Yeah. So I would say the biggest thing, guys. It's like, and for you guys to listen to this is advice I would give is, even for me, it's like I would say, out of the 3 shows I've done, I felt this way just a slight bit more. This was less than my other 2, but if you guys are planning to do a show or compete, then really fucking make sure you not only going through a bulk first, but have the muscle foundation because you're just gonna get fucking skinny, right? And be like, feel like a little bitch. Because I felt like I was not like rushed into or just wanted to do it. I just felt like that in my head I could have done it next year around this time because I was really thinking about, man, should I do it right now or should I do it a year from now? Because, I can really start my bulk and push a lot of weight right now and get a good foundation rather than just cutting. So I'd say that's like the biggest thing, and especially my past 2 shows. But yeah, more so this one because it's like when you start to really get like, 3 weeks out, 2 weeks out, and everything but that muscle goes away, then you're like, damn, like I'm little. You know what I mean? Like you realize like how thin you are. You know what I mean? And then
like
and that's such a big
back
thing.
On those pictures too. You're like, holy shit.
Oh yeah, 100%. And it's like that's just one thing that going into any show too. Make sure you guys are preparing yourself well enough to where you have that muscle foundation underneath, like all the other stuff. Because some people will rush into a prep or just want to get fucking diced just for the hell of it, So, and I'm guilty of that too, but
I think we all are.
Oh yeah. But I'd say, at least for me, just seeing that too is, I'm not going to be doing a show for a while because next time I hop on stage, you know, it's going to be just with fucking units now. You know what I mean? I'm not doing some bullshit show. So it's like, and those guys are 24, 25, 26 at the youngest. And I'm only 21. So it's like, I'm going to take fucking at least these years to like fucking just grow. Yeah. Like I want to be, my stage weight was 140 on the diamond, right? And I want like my stage weight to be literally, I want to be like morning of the show, stepping on that scale, seeing like 160, 170. You know what I mean? And that's a lot of muscle to put on.
Scary.
Right.
You know what I mean? But think about it. It's like how crazy I would look.
Dude,
Yeah, you know what I mean? So it's like, and just realizing how young you guys are too in the grand scheme of things, because people who do shows too, like even I would say if you're 23, 24 and younger, that's like young for doing shows. That's one thing I realized too, especially this show. Like I'm 21, 22, 23. If Eric did that show and if you did that show, we'd all three like be the youngest people there. Like all those guys, the guy in the final that I competed against was 28, you know, 27, 28, I think. And it's like, he looked insane. But I say that, I'm like, well, I know for 100% fact that all three of us could look way better than him when we're 28.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you kidding me? That's still in like 4 years. You know what I mean? So it's like, you guys,
for 5 years.
Right? Like that's a one thing. It's like we have so much time, dude, to fucking grow and develop our bodies. So and two, at the end of the day, it's like bodybuilding is not fucking healthy. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's
not
like
at all. You were shredded for so long.
Yeah,
dude. Like
it was unhealthy.
a long
I get.
time.
Oh yeah, guys, I was shredded. So I fucking started not my prep, but my cut when I moved down to Houston because I was like, damn, I don't want to be a badass like moving down to Houston, right?
Which was July?
Yeah. Literally in July. So I was like, and that's not when I started. I came down here diced. So I started it like before. So I really started being shredded, like Eric said, July. And then obviously all of July, August, September, October, November. Like that's a long fucking time to be diced.
We were all lean. For
Yeah. So and that definitely take a toll on my body too and health. So it's definitely not a good. And it's like you'll be shredded for those like 3-4 months, and then you start to get like really uncomfortable. It's like you don't feel like just right. You're like, damn, I look sick, but I just feels like so uncomfortable right now.
Hormones are all just fucked.
Yeah. And it's like even your head, even it's like that was the biggest thing for me, like knowing in my head that I literally couldn't even get hard. You know what I mean? Like I didn't really care at that. Like I'm not gonna lie, it's like it does suck, but you know, when you're deep into a prep, like all you think about is the show and you're just dialed in and you don't really fucking care about getting hard. Yeah. But then in your brain, you're like, damn, like I really can't get hard though. Like that's fucked.
It's such a weird feeling because like, you don't even think about it.
Exactly.
Right? Like it doesn't even like, come across your mind.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%.
You feeling better now though?
Oh yeah, dude.
He got his first
100%.
Yeah,
that was your the other day.
Yeah.
Caption the other day.
Yeah, it was so funny because I was thinking of a caption and I was like, I want to get a prep update, and I was like, dude, that's the most recent prep update we got. I was like popping a morning wood for the first time.
Dude woke up in morning wood, said that's my caption.
Yeah, everyone loved that though, and it's like
dude,
I love that shit though, because it's like, you know, I'll just be like super transparent with everything and be like, yo, I fucking got hard for the first time, guys. So yeah, but definitely up in foods for sure. We've been eating good.
Yeah, dude, we were all like kind of committed to a bulk, which is like really nice because we all kind of like wanted to stay shredded for too long.
Yeah, no,
like,
we've been there, done that. But I feel like we got the most out of it, all the content, like just the fun of like being like that for a little bit. But
it's like it's really time to grow now, and I feel like us three personally like need to set a pretty good example for like kids younger than us too.
Exactly.
We're trying to stay extremely lean, but like you really do need to take time to bulk.
Yes.
I know it's hard for all of us, right? It's hard for
it is hard
to like,
but it's like
put the time away to, you know, actually see those shreds kind of like leave. But I mean, it's a lot better for me now knowing that I'm going to compete because I'm like, okay, well now I have a set goal. Like I need to do this, right?
And that is such a good thing that you brought up just now, because literally, guys, I swear, ever since social media has been like a thing with fitness, which is great, but there's one con, there's a bunch of cons, obviously, but one con that makes like just is highlighted to me is that literally social media and fitness, it is almost like, especially this year, if we're like recapping 2022 and like the fuck with like social media fitness, it was almost like a trend to stay shredded. You know what I mean? People were like, oh, like we gotta stay shredded. It's like trending And it's like, bro, what?
We're guilty
I
of
fell
it.
Yeah,
into
and we
it,
all were too. And it's
100%.
like, there's creators out there that are putting this mindset into young people and just people like us that are like, oh, you have to stay shredded, bro, year round to fucking like pop
Yeah,
off.
well, I mean,
the
it's also-
algorithm too, bro.
Yeah, no, that's what I was gonna say. It's also the industry, bro. Like Instagram rewards you for looking shredded.
Exactly.
Right. So it's kind of fucked, but at the same time, you gotta,
Yeah.
I don't know, like you need to put that muscle mass on. You
100%.
Oh yeah, 100. Yeah, literally, dude. And it's like, it's crazy. There's literally people that will just be like, oh yeah, like you have to, stay under fucking 8% body fat to just like have,
Good
yeah,
content, good
exactly.
engagement.
And it's like, dude, there's so much content out there that you're able to do besides just like taking off your
Right.
shirt looking diced. You know what I mean? It's like there's so much. So and it was
Right.
literally like a trend, and I was just like, damn. I was like, we got it. Like going into next year, it's like we got to cut that. Like we
Right.
all got to start.
You gotta
Literally,
set a good example.
yeah, because you guys probably know them right now because they're trending. But the Trend Twins, Eric and I,
Yeah,
have
shout
been
out to
watching
them.
Yeah, shout out those
to
guys.
them. We watch them a
Hell
lot.
yeah.
Yeah, because I always tell so many people to watch them because obviously they say like funny bullshit and they're just like fuck around saying shit out of their ass. But I'm not gonna lie, their
lot of
shit
it's true.
A lot of their shit is so fucking true because it's like
Yeah.
we need to eat, fucking grow, push weight, and it's like that's what everyone wants to see, and that's why they're trending right now. And that's where they're blowing the fuck up. And it's like, do they
Right.
have a six pack? No, the fuck they don't.
They're not
You know what I
There's
mean?
some meatheads.
Yeah, exactly. And everyone loves to see that.
Right.
So it's like, bro, this dude, he posted a picture, front double bi with a turtleneck on, and it literally was just here, and it's just like blowing up.
Right.
So it's like, bro, you don't need that's a perfect example of like, you don't need the fucking six pack to fucking, pop the fuck off.
Yeah, they're trying to popularize like the compression shirt and
Yeah.
just like big and fucking bulked look. That way you
Yes,
just look
I
insane.
love that,
Like the
dude.
super tight like Nike or Under Armour compression
Mm-hmm.
Right.
and just like hella bulked. But
I feel like that was popular like a couple years ago. Now they're bringing it back.
Yeah. I love it.
And,
100%.
we were watching one of their videos, and me and Sam were like, "Oh my god, they're literally talking to us right now, like
Yes.
us and only us." They were like,
Yep.
They're like, fuck a lean bulk. There's no such thing. Stop
Yeah.
this aesthetic bullshit
Yeah.
that like all the, I guess, fitness influencers
Yeah.
get caught up in. And that was me a lot this year. I was like, oh my God, I got to stay lean.
Yes.
Like I was eating like a 12-year-old girl for a
Yes.
little bit.
Oh my
which I
God,
shouldn't.
yeah.
Yeah.
And the past month, ever since we did the 10K calorie challenge, I've been eating like a normal
Oh, yeah,
person.
talk about that.
I feel
Oh my
amazing.
God,
Fuck
yeah.
yeah.
Dude, that was the most thrilling day of my life.
What day was it? It was probably, it was right after Thanksgiving,
It was
the weekend after.
The day I got back from Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Adam and I and Ram did the 10K challenge. Well, Ram maybe hit like half of it. So it was really me and Adam. But nah, we did it. Adam completed it. I think I got pretty close.
I want to
was
say
tough,
that I
though.
think you completed it, bro. Because like we were definitely like conservative with how many calories we were counting. We were trying to do like the lower end of what we
Yeah.
got, just so like we could kind of keep it like real. But I think you got to like what like
Yeah,
9,
it was like 9K. But
So
it
it's
was a
definitely
field
harder.
day.
It's harder than people put out to be.
Oh,
100%.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
It's tough.
I think it's also going to be based upon how you decide to do it.
Right.
Yeah, we did not plan it out well.
We did not plan it out well at all because there's certain calories that are going to make you feel more full than others.
Yeah, but if y'all want to watch the whole thing, I mean, I could talk about it for hours, but I'll
Oh,
save
yeah.
that. Go watch. Me and Adam both posted a video about it, so the entire day is in there. Like,
Right.
we had Voodoo Donuts, fucking sushi, Walmart, like, got all of our cravings out from Walmart.
Oh, dude, I loved watching that.
Sonic.
They went on
Yeah,
live.
we FaceTime Stan
Yeah,
because
Yeah,
he
we
was on
FaceTime
prep.
Stan, dude.
I was on prep. It was late. They had one of their last meals. They were on live and they were like downing their favorite foods from like Walmart. And I was like, bro, this looks so good. It was like just watching like Eric the Electric live
I know,
right now because
right?
I was like 2 weeks out from my show too, and I was like,
And I'm gonna be so excited to watch that when I'm on prep, bro. Like watching
Yeah.
myself.
Yes.
Oh my God,
But
100%.
run it up in the comments. Should we do a trio 10K? Like run it back.
30K
dude,
challenge?
yeah,
Yeah.
30K.
Ram couldn't pull through,
I
so we had to
know.
run
Yeah.
it back.
I know Stan could probably get.
Oh
Close.
yeah, I think the day of my show, I low key had 10K. I didn't track, but I'm being so serious. I was close.
Yeah, you had so much to eat at sushi.
Yeah.
We'll have to throw up the photo.
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
That and though, but not only, guys. It's like people don't realize how much you eat like the day of your show, like that morning when you carb up.
Honestly, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Either. Like
I had
10,000
so
calories
much
is like
food.
normal for going to a show. Is it
Yes, literally the night before and the day of, guys. I had like, I think in total I had 8 sleeves of rice cakes, 8 sleeves, half of a jar of honey. I had like,
man was living.
Oh, bro, I had hella Rice Krispie treats. I would literally in my video, I was guzzling honey.
Yeah.
Crazy. And it's like, there's 17 grams of sugar in one serving of honey. Literally,
So
like
much.
real fucking sugar.
Dude, you probably
right?
had a sugar high.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I literally was, and I had half a fucking bottle of that shit. Like, it was nuts. So, but it was crazy. And then after we went to go get sushi, so we definitely were plowing cows that day.
Bro,
So, yeah.
speaking of rice cakes, one time I binged on them. I ate 6 sleeves in a sitting.
Yeah.
And dude, it hurt so bad that it like
My mouth
tore
was
up it
I was
tears
gonna say,
up your mouth.
the top of my mouth on top. I couldn't drink water.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
yes,
hell no.
yes. So
No.
the top of my mouth, it started to dry the fuck out, and then it started to bleed. And I was like, you would think that like, obviously you're fucking starving yourself, basically like borderline going into your show. You cut out all the carbs, all that shit. So then you're like, all you think about is carbs. But bro, once you're at like 5 fucking sleeves rice cakes deep with no water, you're like, bro, I don't want to eat this.
Yeah.
Like the roof of my mouth is bleeding. Like it's
I can't
nuts.
imagine. You're probably trying to like swallow it and just having trouble getting it down.
It's crazy. Yeah.
Chasing it with honey.
Yeah, because it's like you want to enjoy it with like at least water. You know what I
Right.
mean? But it's like you can't. So, but I mean that's the whole part of the game. It's fun though, obviously,
Yeah.
because then you look down, you're like you're not like bloated at all. You're just like fuck.
Yeah.
Like I look
So
3D.
filled out.
Like a
Yeah.
fucking
Right.
target,
Muscles
yeah.
are so hard.
Literally, it's nuts. So, but yeah,
Hell yeah.
it's crazy.
But yeah, Eric, you plan on competing this year too, don't you?
Hell
Planning
yeah.
to run
So I want to do the same thing as Stan. I want to try to get like a Natty Pro card. Because
Oh.
like if
yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, if I would have hopped into Stan's show, it would have been between me and him.
Oh
Like,
yes,
I was like,
bro,
oh my God, I
and
should have hopped up on that
That's what I'm
stage.
saying, and that would have been so good content,
I remember
bro.
you saying that a month out.
Yes.
You're like, dude, should I jump in the show right now? And
Yeah.
I was
dude,
talking to Adrian about that because I was like, yo, low key, if Eric just did this prep, it would have been Eric and I, like going
Yeah,
down to
that'd been
down,
insane.
and that would have
That
been,
would have been
nuts.
so insane, bro.
That would have been
so
such a
sick.
good fucking, like, oh my God, bro.
Which one do you think would have got second, dude? That would've been
Dude,
the
I don't
hard-
even
Oh,
know.
I know.
The thing is, it's like,
Stan brings the shreds.
I was going to say, though, if you did a show, you definitely would have fucking, because number one, when you're competing, like, have that height difference, bro. Like it's like C-Bum, right?
Yeah,
and
that's why
the
it
other dude
towers over
Yes.
everyone.
It's like night and day. You just look fucking so much bigger. You know what I mean? So it's like I swear, I was like, that's like the thing I thought of. I was like, bro, if Eric did this, he would have fucking swept it. So
Yeah, dude. Eric got pretty lean for his last prep too.
oh yeah,
Dude, like he got pretty fucking shredded.
oh
within
yeah,
a
no.
month.
I think that 2023, I think you and Eric, all three of us are gonna have our pro card. Fucking
Bro,
manifest it,
Oh
dude.
yeah, I'm trying
Dude,
to run that shit.
I'm
Yeah.
super excited, bro. I'm like so goddamn motivated too.
Wait,
Just,
you're
like,
doing a show too?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
I'm
doing fucking summer
I'm
shredding.
doing summer shredding, so it's actually gonna be really cool because I think a lot of our friends are gonna be prepped around the same time. I'd do summer
Yeah.
shredding, and then about probably a week or two later, you'd have his show. So this 2023 is gonna really cool
Yeah.
to watch for all of us, just because we're all gonna be, on our shit together, which I think
Yes.
is gonna be a lot more fun.
Yep.
And then our content's gonna be really good, just because we're gonna all be doing it together as
Hell
well.
yeah, we're gonna get our thickest and our leanest.
Our thickest,
Yes.
bro.
That's gonna be such a cool
I'm gonna
transformation.
try to get pretty fucking thick, right? Like
230.
I think if I could get to 225, 230, I could fucking bring a dangerous package to summer
Wait,
shredding.
I'm curious. So 235. I think you. I always think like anytime I ask someone, what are you trying to get up peak bulk? If they're like, whatever they say, I'm like, you gotta go 10 pounds above that.
No, yeah.
5 pounds. So it's like, because
Yeah.
you can when you're up there, bro. It's like might as well just push that extra, because it will take you another like
Right.
2 months. You know what I mean? When you're already that like filled out, like that's when you can really push weight.
Oh,
that's
yeah,
when you
dude.
can really like. That's when you're growing.
I'm about 6-7 weeks into the bulk, bro, and I'm starting to feel like the strength come back, bro. And I'm
Yes,
just like, dude,
totally.
like I remember lifting like this and how much fun it was.
Yes.
Like obviously we're not as
Yep.
shredded as he was, but like we were talking though, like our lifts are just so much more fun together.
Yes, so much fun, bro. And it's like too when you're deep in a prep, it's like you look crazy in the gym, but it's like you don't even want to go to the gym.
You're
'Cause
just
like,
training to keep
Yes,
what you have on. You know
Yeah.
you're not getting any bigger.
Right. You're
Exactly.
just training to get those pictures at the end of the lift.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
No
And then
facts.
it sucks because like during the lift, you're like fuck, like doing all this shit, and then you get pics.
Yeah.
It's like, But now it's like you go in the gym and it's like, bro, we're growing.
Yeah.
You definitely appreciate both sides of it, though.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Obviously, it's super fun and we're all shredded getting good content, but right now we're in our growth phase. We're just having a great time.
Hell yeah.
What are you trying to hit, Eric, on your
Dude,
bulk?
I was 200 pounds today. I haven't seen that
dude.
number in over a year.
Oh, yes, sir.
It's crazy, but I feel the best I've ever been. I mean, coming back from Christmas, I felt like kind of weak, but it's just like after we go out tonight, like I'm having fun tonight, but after this, it's like I have nothing planned,
right?
For a while.
It's guys' birthday. We're probably
Oh shit, we'll have our birthday. We'll have to
celebrate that.
Get silly for that.
Oh yeah.
The holidays have been kind of inconsistent, but we kind of anticipated that. So.
But I'm not even gonna lie. Lately, I've been feeling like not as like obsessed over like my physique. Like I don't.
Dude,
I've just been like just accepting it because I know like. Down the line for summer, like I'm gonna start another prep and compete again. So like I'm going to get shredded. So it's like I've been eating hella food. I swear,
good,
like
that's so good.
Enjoying it too.
Yeah,
like he's loving.
No, it's so nice. Fuck yeah. No, the other night, me, Adam, and Lauren, we went to Voodoo Donuts. And we got like 9 donuts, and Lauren ate one, so that left 8 between me and Adam.
Oh, hell yes.
We cut them in half, and we split them pretty evenly. And I weighed less the next day after I just feasted on donuts.
Crazy.
Eric's metabolism's cracked.
I've cracked it. No, it's been hard for me to gain weight, but I love that. It's what my body needs. Because before, like for a minute, I was just eating like a 12-year-old girl. I'm not gonna lie, like sub 2K calories to stay lean.
100%.
And I eat all my calories at night, and it was so foolish. And I'm just so glad I'm eating like a normal person. I feel like more of I don't know, a bodybuilder type shit.
That's you guys, if you guys are doing that shit, like don't fucking don't
stop. It's foolish.
Literally. And it's like, do not fucking save all your calories at night, all that bullshit, because then it's like you're gonna wake up bloated, you're not gonna be hungry then, and it's gonna be a cycle.
Yeah.
And it's so bad for your fucking body too. You gotta wake
the
up,
most
eat.
guilty of it too.
Yeah, I'll be the first one to accept it.
Exactly.
But I'm glad I went through it because like once you realize like eating like a normal person, like spacing out your meals, not waiting till freaking 5, 6 in the afternoon to eat your first meal. It's like, oh my God, my body actually needs this. It's using the food as fuel, and I'm not getting fat. If anything, I look even better at a higher weight because you have your muscle bellies are fuller, you're getting enough food, enough nutrients, and you know you're growing, you're getting stronger. So stop that, like the freaking Trend Twin said. That aesthetic bullshit. You can be aesthetic and eat like a normal person.
Exactly.
Trust me.
Oh yeah.
Like stop the 2,000
until
calories.
Failure.
Yeah, exactly.
That's our new motto. We heard that from them, and we kind of accepted that motto for ourselves.
Eating until failure.
Yeah, I guess that's one of our 2023 goals is get them here. You were talking about the other night, the Trend Twins.
Oh yeah, so
we'll collab.
Have you guys met them yet?
No,
I briefly met them at Summer Shredding in October.
I was DMing them, and so they were talking about pulling up here. I forget when they said, but it's definitely gonna be in a couple months. So not January, but I think like February, March. I don't know, a couple months, but they're definitely gonna come back up here. So I was like, yo, you guys go pull up, get on the pod.
They're pretty cool dudes too.
Yeah, they're small though. I heard they're.
Like
I mean, I'm small.
Bro.
Yeah, I know. So that's gonna be cool because it's like I love working out with people fucking my height. Obviously, they're gonna be squatting like goddamn 10 times me, but it's like I appreciate so much when I'm like going up to the gym and it's like I'm eye level with someone.
I feel like we don't see many people that are me and Eric's height.
Yeah,
like me and Eric are like relatively one of like the tallest ones in our group.
Exactly. No, you'd think like Alphaland, like everyone's like huge and shit. There's some big people there, but people really aren't that tall.
Yeah.
That's what I've noticed. It's not like the fitness industry isn't like the NBA or like NFL where everyone's like freaking 6'4", like 250. Nah.
Yeah.
But it's crazy.
I
definitely feel tall there.
Always do feel like I'm one of the tallest too, but I think that's why we bring such a good physique too.
Yeah, no, I'm excited, dude. I'm excited to compete. I want to run a couple of natty shows, maybe like an NPC show, but I think it'd be cool to do like 2, maybe 3 shows summer next year. Then after that, I don't even know where I'm gonna take it. Like I think it'd be sick to get like a natty pro card.
Right.
Oh yeah, that'd be
but
such
like if I want to keep competing, then I'll do it. But I don't know. There's like a lot that I'm unsure about for 2023, but I'm hella freaking excited.
Dude,
there's so much shit that's gonna be happening.
Be a goddamn epic.
We gotta talk before we get into or say more of like goals for 2023. We gotta say what needs to stop being carried. What needs to stop into 2022?
Let me talk about
that. Needs to be totally cut out of 2022. So we're everyone in the fitness industry is on the same fucking page.
Let's let Eric
going into 2023.
Listen up, I've been on some rants lately.
I know. I love you guys. Got to check out Eric's TikTok because I've told him this because he on his story he's so fucking good at ranting on like Instagram stories, TikTok. I was like, bro, so many people want to hear that, listen to it. It was driving a bunch of comments. So I was like, you got to start posting hella with that shit. So he needs to, or no, just say like, what needs to just be stopped at 20.
No, let's talk about it because I'm going to title the podcast this as one of the topics: fitness industry / social media / fitness in general. Trends we need to leave behind in 2022. All right, buckle up. Listen up. I got a lot we can go on.
We've already said a couple too.
This has been a good topic.
Staying shredded forever is one of them.
Exactly. And
we already talked about that one.
A lot of us, most of us are guilty of maybe one to a few of these things, but we got a chance to redeem ourselves. It's a new year coming up. But let's just talk about, I guess, our fitness industry, like icks. I guess.
Right.
I don't know. There's like a lot of like social media is always changing. Like, I don't know. TikTok has really changed the game for the fitness industry. I wouldn't say it's in like a bad spot, but there's just a lot of stuff that needs to like relax. Dude, I don't even know which the first one to start with.
Your most recent, I watched it this morning. The most recent TikTok part 2 you posted. Everything you said. I want to.
Yeah, I can just go through the TikToks. I did 2 of them. Follow me at Eric Ogle _. But I have 2 rants. You can tell by the thumbnails. I look like I'm screaming because I am. That's part of just like the rant series. I just get really loud. Number 1, we go gym. All right.
Yes.
So Lex Little coined this term, and I think he even admitted in a YouTube video. He's like, "Yo, guys, stop! It's overplayed." But like the first 2-3 weeks, it was like dope. Yeah. Young LA even like made a T-shirt. But I don't know. Let's just drop "We Go Gym." I feel like everyone says it now. It's like it's becoming like a culture on TikTok. It's like, oh, that's like a "We Go Gym" type of person, like cringe talk. So yeah, let's just drop "We Go Gym."
That dropped like early 2022. And that's still like you still see it everyone's.
Yeah. All right. Number 2, sleeper build. What do y'all think about sleeper builds?
Yeah, I never understood how that trend even came up.
Yeah, I don't understand
this has been a new one.
Yeah, it's like, I feel like it's like, bro, it's like, if you look insane, you look insane. It's like the people that look insane will be like sleeper build. Like, bro, no one said you didn't look good.
Right.
It's like, what are you saying? You're the only person. It's like fishing for compliments, I feel like. Because it's like, someone will post a video of them looking insane and then basically saying, oh, people are sleeping on me. I'm like, bro, no one said that. Yeah. Like, I feel like are fishing for compliments at that point.
Yeah, I first seen it on TikTok. I was really confused about it too.
Yeah. All right. So sleeper build, let's leave that behind.
What about the one with a big one where you're saying where people are trying to chase sponsors?
Yeah, no, that's the next one I have. I'm going in order. I want you to talk about this because Stan's an OG of Young LA. You've been with the brand for a long time, but now more than ever, there's just so many people who are just begging. We've talked about this before on the pod for a sponsorship. That's not how you do it. Yeah. And it's mainly like all over Instagram now because people just try to spam Young LA every post. They make their whole page about Young LA. They literally, in the video, I said people are selling their souls to Young LA. It's like some witchcraft bullshit. Oh, I know. Right. Like nothing against Young LA. I fuck with the clothes. Like
I fucking love Young LA.
Yeah, let's leave like the clothing brand beef behind as well. That was like another trend that was going for a little bit. Like your brand, support it, whatever. But I swear it's just a trend now to just like spam Young LA and just beg for sponsorship. So like Stan, what do you think about that?
Yeah, so people, I mean, I think I talked about this on a podcast before or not, but I got with Young LA like it's literally I think I got them like a year and a half ago or something, like a year, probably more than that now, but it's been a minute. And I remember a lot of people would be like, oh, like, how do you get with Young LA, all this shit? And it's like, what people are doing right now is not how you get with them, right? Mm-hmm. And even if that fucking works, you're not going to do well with them, right?
It's kind of like I told you the other day, Eric, about the analogy that I put in.
Yeah.
So like obviously,
that's so smart.
So obviously, I played ball for many years, right? And when you're getting recruited by a baseball team, the first thing they say is, go with the team that wants you, not the team that you want to go with, right?
Yes.
And this is why I put that, right? Because if I was in high school getting recruited, I could have like told Arkansas, Vanderbilt, like, please let me on your team. Please let me on your team. Exactly. But I've been on the team, but I've been an irrelevant part of a big team.
That's so true,
for some people, that's okay with them, right?
Yeah.
But I feel like personally, and keep in mind, I'm not with the brand. I'm not with anybody, right?
Yeah, exactly.
But personally, I feel like for me, it's, I want to be a part of a team and be a relevant part, right? So, going back to how you get recruited for baseball, right? What you want to do is you work on your craft, you get better, and then the team reaches out to you, and then there you go, you're a relevant part of a big team.
Exactly.
Right. And so that's kind of how I've seen it. Obviously, like I said, take with a grain of salt. I'm not with a company. I'm not with a brand. But that's just kind of how I see it from that perspective, just going upon my past.
Right. That's such a good point, bro. That is literally such a good point. But what I was going to say, guys, was literally, and people would say like, oh, like what's your tip with getting like on or getting with us? Not even with Young Lay, or if it is with Young Lay, but fucking any clothing, supplement, whatever sponsor you were trying to chase. It's like, obviously there's so many ways I could go about it, but number one, it's like, I'd say the biggest thing, and obviously you guys probably know I'm going to say this, is you got to have a fucking way that, and everyone is different. Everyone is different, right? Everyone is. And you got to find that one way that makes you obviously different from everyone else, right? And when I first started my Instagram, and I don't know if obviously Adam was following me, but I know fucking Eric can vouch for this. I started yelling in front of the camera, bro, way motherfucking back.
Yeah.
Right? Like, no one, I wasn't, like, so, yeah, I was doing all the yos, all that shit. And it's like,
your account wasn't even Stanyo at that time. It was Stan Kazmar.
Yeah, it was literally like, yeah, exactly. It wasn't even Stanyo. So, and I changed it. I think I changed my username too before I even got with Young Lay, because I wanted to make myself different and have, you know, saying yo, all the screaming and fucking, you know, being super energized and going on my story, you know, having a good positive, like, you know, impact, making people's day and making them laugh, you know, every day. So, and it's like, if I was able to do that and make myself different, because that's who I am, right? I'm not putting on a persona. Like, I literally will do that. If fucking Adam or Eric calls me, right, on the phone, all the cameras off, the first, I'm like, yo, what the fuck is good? You know, the first thing.
Every single time.
Every time.
No, usually, bro, Stan will call, and you're like, hello? And then, like, after, like, maybe 5 hellos, like, oh, hey, bro, you there?
Yeah. Or, like, yeah, I'll walk in the apartment, I'll be like, Eric, what the fuck is good, brother? You know, so it's like, you know, that's just because it's like who I am, right? So you guys got to find that way to separate yourself and really just go ham on it, because those companies will see that, and then they're going to be like, I want that a part of, you know, my company, right? And that's literally something Gary told me when he first FaceTimed me, literally years ago when I was on the team. And I didn't even, when I was doing that, I didn't do it for fucking trying to get a deal signed with a sponsorship at all. I remember, like, I just did it because I thought it was fun. I didn't do it because I was like, oh, I'm doing it because I'm trying to chase, like, a sponsorship, right? At all. That wasn't even a thought in my head, right? You got to do that. You got to do whatever it is that you guys like to do because you like to do it, right? I don't even care if it's like, if you guys fucking love, I don't even know. Like, if you guys, like, say your hobby is, like, flying kites or something, right? Right? And if you're in the fitness industry, then, like, bro, like, I'm sorry, but go ham on it. Right?
Hell yeah.
Think, like, you looking shred flying kites, doing all this fucking bullshit, right? And I guarantee, because it's like, I swear, guys, Young Lay will then fucking reach out, because it's like, bro, I want that different side effect or different, you know, because that's you.
As well.
Right. And exactly. I want that part of the team, because it's like, that's you, you're unique. It makes you stand out, whatever the fuck. And that's how you, literally, that's how you do it. It's not that, and those types of people, that motherfucking kite flying guy, he's not doing it in his head because he's like, okay, I'm going to do this so I can have Young Lay in my bio. It's like, no, bro. That's not why you're doing it.
What I said
like,
in the rant was like the people who put Young Lay with the soon emoji.
Oh, bro.
And now what I've noticed is a lot of other, like, creators, even like Seuss, I've been talking about this. It's like, yo, stop that. Shit's cringe. Like, what makes you think a company's going to sponsor you if you're already promoting them for free more than their current athletes? It's like, at that point, they're just wasting their time because they know you're going to still do it and still promote the clothes. You just don't have a code, which means they don't have to pay you. It's free promotion.
That's what I was going to say. That's what I was going to get into too, because I remember that's such a good point, because it's like, literally, he nailed it. I was literally going to say those same words. If you guys are like, let's say if you guys wanted to get with any company, right? Or like fucking, I don't even know, let's just say like Gatorade, right? And if you're spamming Gatorade fucking 24/7, all this shit, putting it all over, basically getting like Gatorade tattoos on your forehead, right? Whatever the fuck. And it's like, you know, even if Gatorade, that CEO sees that, they're gonna be like, bro, why would I sign him? Because it's like he would do the same thing he's already doing for free, right? Because rather than, you know, let's say, like, go back to that kite flying guy, right? Let's say the guy who's flying the kite, he's got so much reach now because he's coming up with authentic, original, organic content that he is creating just for himself because he likes to do, and everyone fucks with it because it's so original, right? That Gatorade guy is gonna be like, damn, I'm gonna sign that guy right the fuck now because that's so sick, and so many people are like fucking with him because that's original. No one else is doing that. He's being himself, and then boom, he signed with like fucking Gatorade. That's how you do it, right? And it's like, but that guy flying that goddamn kite, he has no intentions of doing that to get a sponsorship, right? You know what I mean? So it's like that's how you guys gotta kind of look at it.
In a sense, you kind of want to really monetize your personality,
right? Oh yeah, 100%. And it's like some people will be like, oh, like, I don't even know what to do that. It's like, bro, like, what do you like? It's like, what makes you you, dude?
Right.
You know what I mean? It could be anything. There's no, like, wrong answer with that shit. You know what I mean? There's nothing. So, but yeah, that's definitely one of the biggest things I see with, like, social media and, you know, trends, especially this past year with so many people, you know, trying to chase something. And it's like, I see people, too, once they do land that sponsorship, it's like they kind of are done.
Yeah.
It's like they're like, okay, like exactly. And it's like I see people like they'll go ham on whatever the fuck they're doing, and then let's say they land something they trying to get her a sponsorship, then it's like all of a sudden it's like they trickle down, and I'm like, man, dude, it's like, were you posting even back then? Just
posting more before they got with
well, yeah, it's like, bro, then it seems like you were just posting back then just to get with a sponsorship, and not because you actually genuinely like to do it. Because those people you can clearly see. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know, it should be the same if you're with 0 companies or if you're with, you know, 10.
Right.
Yeah.
No matter what. So, but that's a huge thing too that, you know, moving forward. And if like everyone can come and realize that, I feel like the fitness industry is going to be so much more like at peace with that shit too.
Right.
No, I agree.
Did put it pretty good way on his TikTok. If you guys
I agree. There should be less code chasing because it's like it's super dope, like working with sponsors and like repping a company and having it work mutually, like benefiting both parties. But think about it, if you're a smaller creator who just begs for the sponsorship, gets it, your whole purpose now is to keep that sponsorship. Like, grow your platform, grow your page to the point where like, you know, you get any sponsor and you're gonna sell, because to keep any sort of like sponsorship like that, like you gotta benefit the business by selling products. So like if you're having to like work so hard to make sure you're getting sales and your whole page becomes about just that company and selling the product so you can keep that sponsorship, you're just in this endless loop of like living for the company,
and it becomes not
for
fun,
yourself,
right? And then it's not sustainable. And that's another thing I was gonna get into too. And this is another tip. And it's like once you guys are with like a company, right? Then it's like people. That's the one part is chasing, and the second part is if you get with them, people then their whole page becomes a company. And it's like I don't know if you guys like will see my page or not, but the only time I really promote any sponsorship is when it's like there's a restock or a drop. I don't really like. You know, I hate every day just like be like, oh, like I'm not like, oh, young lay every day. I will only really do it when there's a drop and a restock, because it's like that's not my page. It's like, and I've realized now from doing social media and being with you know, Young LA for, you know, the past like year and a half, I've gotten the most code usages when I put on social media what I want to put in my personality like, on there the most, because it's like, bro, when you're with a company and people know that you don't need to tell people every day you're with your code. You don't need to blast your code every day, and you don't need to tell people that you're on. It's like people know, bro. Yeah. They fucking know. What you're gonna do is once you're on the team, you have to then persuade those people to why they need to use your code instead of, you know, X, Y, and Z's person's code. And to do that is to be you. You know what I mean? And have fun with it and whatever the fuck. It's not who can engage with your followers. It's not who can fucking promote those shoes the best. You know what I mean? Like, oh, these shoes are sick. It's like, bro, everyone's saying that. Of course they're fucking sick. You know what I mean? It's like people want to see originality in you behind the screen, and then it's like they'll think when they go to that discount code, it's like, okay, you know, fucking whatever the hell, code Adam, because you know, he made me fucking laugh hard as fuck 2 days ago when he was talking about his goddamn fucking penis or some shit. I don't know. Like, whatever the hell it is. You know what I mean? It's not because people are like, oh, I'm going to use code Adam because he told me the Immortal joggers were sick as fuck. Yeah.
Or
you know what I mean? Like,
adds, or the
it's
same,
like,
this one gets so overplayed. Adds 10 plus handsomeness if you use code blank. Like, no, bro, shut up. Like, people are going to use it.
Yeah, exactly. Right, dude. It's like, that's such a good point. So
yeah.
But yeah, all of that too. It's like, but it does come with like, you know, time. And once you guys like kind of understand that, it's just like, you know, it's also like I said, just, you know, being able to just start realizing that at an age where, you know, I don't even know. It's just social media too, especially TikTok has, you know, I feel like had a huge impact on that for sure. But yeah, code chasing, all that shit needs to, you know, just be you, bro. And people, it'll come. Trust me. It's like, if you're able to, it's not going to be overnight type shit. It's like when you are able to be consistent and put your personality really out there and not give a fuck what people think. And that's such a big part of it. And it's easier said than done. But when you're able to do that every single day, like people will start to notice that. And then that's when stuff comes to you. Right. And that's when you just got to keep putting your fucking foot on the gas with it. So
factual. All right, let's finish up this rant series. So number 6 I had on there. I think I'm out of order. I said pit vipers inside the gym. Y'all should have left that in 2020.
Oh yeah,
that's all I got to say about that.
Or sunglasses in general.
Online.
Oh, Stan, you got a code with Boulevard, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I was just wearing them.
Plug that real quick.
Yeah, Boulevard guys. That's Sush's new sunglass company. They're so fucking sick. And guys, I'm not even joking you. So I've never before. I have knew their company for a while because there was huge hype around it, but I never have felt the sunglasses and put them on until like recently, until I got them, right. And I was just like, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I thought that they were just like, you know, getting hyped up over you know, like anything. I was just like, yeah, like, you know, there's just a lot of hype with them.
Yeah.
But when I held them in my hands, I was like, okay, this is like, these could be, you know, very like designer type shit. You know what I mean?
No, when you first showed them to me too, that's what I was thinking. I was like thinking maybe like, you know, higher grade gas station sunglasses, right?
Right. That's
but
what
like,
I was thinking too.
But like, because like nobody's really ever done like sunglasses in the industry, right? Because you never really thought that there would be some quality. But I picked them up and I was like, dude, these are like Ray-Ban quality.
Yeah, it is.
Like
right.
Ray-Ban
Super
qualities.
nice. Yeah. So carbon fiber type shit, like, you know, they're very nice. Especially, I don't know like all the scientific words of like the fucking when you put them on and then it's like they block out the rays, whatever.
Oh yeah, well, that's just too confusing.
Polarized. Yeah. So, but yeah, they're super nice. Coach Daniel for that. But I love them a lot, guys. They're having a restock on the 5th, January 5th.
I'm probably gonna cop me a pair.
Hell yeah.
Like I said, I was super surprised with the quality. And sorry for doubting you, Sush, but
yeah, I know. Yeah, I mean,
but they're really really good. No, I do.
Yeah, they are super nice. They have a lot of different styles too. So. Fuck with them heavy, but yeah, the pit vipers though, yeah, definitely need to be
those in like 2020. Yeah. All right, this is the last one worth, I guess, talking about. All right, this is mainly on cringe stock. Blaming an ex or past relationship for your transformation and making repetitive content about it. I swear, nowadays TikTok is sad talk. All of y'all just blame your transformations or you getting in the gym on like a toxic girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever it is. Like, I don't know. Did y'all go through that? I'm just like a regular ass dude who got in the gym in high school.
And that's like, dude. Yeah. I know, because it's like, deep. And I feel like when you say like, oh, bro, how'd you get into the gym? If it's like, oh, not that, oh, because my ex broke my heart. It's like people are like, oh, really, bro? Like then you're weird. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's like, bro, like what? It's like I don't know. I want to like make a change and look good as fuck.
Right. You know what I
mean?
Personal growth, right?
Exactly.
Maybe your girlfriend did break up with you, but like you do it for yourself.
Oh no, I feel like that shit's just so overplayed though. It's like the forbidden pre-workout.
No, people trying to squeeze likes out of it.
Yeah, it's so milked.
It's just a trend. It's like it's stupid. What about I was looking at your video, Eric. There's obviously before I say this, there's actually great fucking online fitness coaches, but
oh yeah, no, I coach myself. Yeah, but like I have a lot of experience doing it. I did 2 years in person training. I did online for a year and a half. I'm doing it again. That's like a big goal for 2023. I can talk about that more as growing my coaching business. But
oh wait, no, I
swear.
Oh, okay, go into it. Yeah, I was talking about like the rant part when you're like, everyone says they're fitness coaches.
Yeah, there'll be like 16-year-olds on Instagram in their bio is like online transformation coach. Apply below or click link below to apply. I'm like, bro, you're 16. Like you can even train my grandma at Planet Fitness. How the fuck do you expect? Like, I don't know. It's just now more than ever, everyone thinks they're an online fitness coach, and like, I don't know. Sometimes even I don't feel like I'm
like have no.
Yeah, like I love doing it. Like I've been able to help so many people, but there's people out there where it's like, yo, bro, like you're not even old enough to like drive.
Literally.
And you're marketing yourself as a coach.
You've never done your own
Yeah.
transformation.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, bro, you look like you just got into lifting 3 months ago.
Yes. Yeah.
I don't want to hate on people for like trying to grind and turn fitness into a career, but just make sure you're qualified and make sure you have the experience in order to do that. Like, if that's a big goal of yours, then like, and if you're young, go get certified, try to get a job doing personal training, like really work one-on-one with people first.
Educate.
Before you go out there trying to train just anyone you know that's out there online, you know, and like taking people's money for it. Like, I don't know. So a lot of people will pay top dollar for a coach, but
yeah, I'm actually trying to get into it 2023. Just
hell yeah,
because I mean I've seen the success Eric's had with it, and obviously our friend Dre.
Yeah, I love doing it,
and you know, honestly, it just kind of works hand in hand with what we do, anyways.
Exactly, and a lot of people just need that basic guidance of, you know, understanding what a calorie is, tracking macros, or like how to weigh yourself, how to split up your meals, stuff like that. And
most people just need like a little simple fix.
Exactly,
right?
But just make sure you're qualified first and have like the experience.
Right.
But yeah, those are just a few of my highlights for trends we should leave in 2022. Comment down below, like fitness trends.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say,
trends.
dude, I was looking at Jacob's comments on your page, and he had some good ones.
Oh yeah, Jacob Ann left like 20 comments on my post.
Oh, I know he had a lot of them.
Out real quick.
Oh yeah, so he
Go
said,
dome.
what about the one where it's like arc?
Oh yeah, no, I'm guilty of this one too.
So am I.
Everyone. Yeah, after I think it was some movie that came out, something with arc, but putting a word like we did it with winter shredding arc.
Yeah.
But can we just stop putting arc after everything, and then the word average, like average blank? Like I've done that one before.
I'm guilty of that too.
But sometimes people do it like multiple times a week. I'm like, dog, like can we just figure out another word?
It's a relatively new trend, but it's getting old.
Yeah, quick. No, let's drop that shit.
Yeah.
And like I said, we're guilty of a few of them, but
there's a good one. I got it said, this is a good one because it's like I see people, and I know that it's quote unquote a trend because there'll be kids that especially back at home, people will come out to me like literally this kid came out to me at my home gym and was like, oh, I didn't like want to come out to you because of like I don't have like, or they'll be like, I'll be like, yo, anytime I talk to anyone in the gym, right, no matter anyone, right, even if they give me like fist bump and say what's up, man, I'll literally be like, oh, what's up, what's your name, and then I'll pull my phone and immediately get them on IG, right, because I want to build a connection with them. And literally after I say what's your IG, they go like, oh no bro, like it's okay, I don't have a lot of followers. So I was like,
yeah, like
I don't care. It's like you're a human in front of me that I want to get to know. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a you could be like, I don't have an Instagram, I have a bed, then what's your number? Like I don't care. It's like I want to follow your shit. And so he said what was it? Oh, it just went away. It said something with your
follower count determining like your ego type shit.
Yeah, exactly. So
yeah, I hate
basically, yeah, literally what he said. But I hate that shit because it's like you see it so hard in people, or just like people won't give you the time of day. Not even the time of day, just like they'll act like, oh, they don't fuck with you just because you don't have a big number on the screen.
Yeah.
And it's like you're like, the hell, that's just so shallow. Like I hate that. And it's like I love always like meeting new people and going up to people and talking to people, and it's like it's sad to see that their response is when I'm like, oh, what's your Instagram? And they're like, oh no, bro, it's okay, you don't need to like follow me. I don't have a lot of followers. I'm like,
bro, I don't care.
Yeah, it's like, dude,
Yeah,
I literally do not care. But guess what? There's people out there that would care, and that's why it's sad, because it's like that shit shouldn't care because they got a heartbeat. They're a human, bro. It's like, you know what I mean? It's like that shit shouldn't matter, and I hate that. So it's like that's a big thing too that should really be. Jacob has so much, bro. It's like, and everyone has so much likes.
He went off.
Yes.
I kept getting notifications for like 20 minutes, like Jacob Ann, like comment on your post. Like every single one was like a valid point.
Yeah, it said thinking that people's value is dependent on their follow count.
Yeah, none of that.
That's so funny. Then I commented on the YOCAST. This is so funny that we're talking about this right now. I commented on the YOCAST page on Eric's post. Said next pod about to be juicy. Yeah, and we're literally talking about it right now. So yeah, but a lot of them, it literally is what we've talked about. A lot of people have said engagement groups. That's a huge, like everyone's saying that right now. But I feel like that's like, that wasn't, I remember when, because Eric and I, we kind of like started, well not started, like we were on like social media around like the same time-ish. Because remember when I sent you that?
Yeah,
Eric,
it was like 3 years ago.
Yeah,
today.
I slid up on one of Eric's stories saying like, yo, go like buy Eric's coaching program.
That was when I first launched online coaching.
Yeah.
It was like 3 years ago.
It was like
bro.
3 years ago. And Eric and I probably had like 1,000 followers. You probably had, I don't even know. But yeah, I was crazy. And engagement groups or whatever the hell you want to call them, like if you think about it, that wasn't a thing.
Yeah.
Like those weren't, I didn't, like that wasn't a fucking, people wouldn't even think to do that. But it's like, I feel like this year really brought them, I don't know like what started that or like, I don't even really know how that even came about.
In my opinion, it's kind of the younger kids.
Yeah.
You guys feel like that?
Do you want to say your opinion on those?
What, the engagement groups?
Yeah, and do you want to see your opinion on those?
Yeah. All right, so Seuss talked about this as well. We'll just get right into it.
I think there is some good in them. Well,
Yeah.
but it's like I don't want to say engagement groups. I think there's like engagement groups where people literally just are in them to just fucking run their posts, which is stupid because there's no value in that.
My opinion on it is that I feel like some of them are just kind of
forced,
fake acting this way to like kind of get people to. But I understand from a point of view like where they're coming from, like supporting each other, like kind of like us three support each other.
Yeah, but it's like we're not in a fucking group.
Yeah,
yeah, I feel like some of them just do it, kind of act fake just for.
Yeah, I'd say the biggest thing for me, it's like. People will like shit on them, but then they're the people that are in them. They'll say their opinion, be like, "No, dude, they're not bad because this X, Y, and Z." But the biggest thing that I would say is that, okay, bro, hear me out though. If you are in an engagement group, right, on Instagram, because they're on Instagram.
Well, let's just say what an engagement group is first for people who don't know.
Yeah,
I guess I can explain it. Basically, like if you're in a group, it's like everyone sends their posts, and if you want everyone to comment on your post and like it and run it up, you have to do it for everyone else. So say there's a engagement group with 50 people, and all those 50 people post in a day, that means you have to go on the other 49 people, like, comment, save, whatever they require, and then they'll do the same for you. So it's like everyone just brings each other up, and like you have to be.
They spam the algorithm.
Yeah.
It's exactly. It's like kind of hacking the algorithm.
Right. So what I was gonna say was there's that, and then there's obviously people are like, well, like. We actually have like, conversations and support each other and like help each other. It's like, well, okay, but it's like, you could do that on iMessages, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It doesn't have to be on Instagram. Like if you just text people, just make a group chat on fucking like your phone then.
Yeah.
Right.
I feel like that's what
it's like make a Snapchat group chat, make a Discord, make a fucking whatever the fuck, bro. I'm going to make a Clash of Clans fucking group chat and I'll do shit like that. It's like, you can't send an IG post on a Clash of Clans group chat, but you can support people and ask people how their day going on it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
I think the problem with it is that they're seeing success with doing it, so a lot more people are gonna do it.
You think so? Yeah.
Because like people, I mean, look around. People are having success with engagement and engagement groups, so more people are gonna want to do it.
Yeah, my take on it is like you should never force engagement. If you genuinely want to like support someone's stuff on social media, by all means do it. But like if you're gonna have a chat, don't let the chat serve to be there for the engagement. Have it there to be for those good conversations, like that's getting deep or just like
like use it for the right reasons.
Yeah, don't be sending your posts and then like using the chat, like having like bullshit conversations and then using it as an excuse to get engagement. Like make sure the chat's like there for what it's for, to like talk, have an actual community. And our friend Ram does this. Because he was like the one who, it was kind of like between him and Sush on TikTok.
Yeah.
But like Ram, I don't know. I've seen he's got like a huge group in there, and it seems like everyone has like genuine conversations in there. That's great. Like do it like that. But if you're just in a random engagement group with a bunch of fitness people, just so you can have like that big number on your comments, I feel like that's just like not worth it.
Right. I was gonna say too, because it's like if you're having, like for a Ram example, he was showing me how they'll literally be on there like. The second everyone wakes up and everyone's like saying good morning and hyping each other up and people actually have like I remember a while ago what he's saying when he first started it, like so many people were like opening up like hella like deep combos in it, and he's like that's how it started. So it's like if you're using it for the right reasons, it's like by all means it's like that's great that people can rely and people can go to that support system and be like and make them feel good, because at some point it's like that's sometimes it's like that's the only support compliments people will get in their day from like a group chat like that, which is great. But it's like if you guys are using it for just reasons to fucking just see like
Numbers.
your send, saves, comments, and likes are higher, it's like you're using it for the wrong reason.
Yeah, let's end the trend of sending your posts to everyone you follow and saying like, comment, save, comment 3 times, spam Young LA.
Bro, people will send me their posts. They don't even follow me.
Yeah,
and it'll be because I'll go through my requested because I always try to get back to everyone in my DMs, and sometimes when I go to the requested or like the people who I don't follow, I click on because I'll just go through everyone's. I'll click on it, and then it'll just be like, bro, run this up, King. And I'll be like, bro, you don't follow me. I'm like, how did you even send this to me? How did you even like find me? You know what I mean? It's like, wouldn't you have to type in my username then or something? I don't know. But I was like, dude, what? I was like, it's weird. So
yeah, let's wrap this guy up soon. Gym closed at 6. Yeah, it's 3:20 right now.
Oh shit!
Before you leave, you want to do New Year's resolutions, guys?
Oh yeah, let's just give kind of like a few minutes each, like what we're thinking about for 2023, like New Year's resolutions, shit like that.
Hell yeah.
Then we'll close it out.
Yeah.
Stan, you want to go first?
Oh yeah. So I have there's like not even, I don't want to say there's like one thing in mind because I have a lot of things moving forward going into the New Year's because there's just a lot of shit that not only that I want to work on, but just like, what I have in mind. So the biggest thing I will say, and this is a big thing for you guys to think about. So 2023 going into it and this whole year, I want to be, and you guys need to say the same thing because I know you guys can. I want to be, and I know I can because you got to tell yourself that you're able to do it. That's the first step of anything is telling yourself, not even just bullshitting yourself, like literally genuinely telling yourself that you're able to do it. By the end of the year, like this exact time, if we're filming another podcast a year from right now, I want to be able to say that I am at the very top of the industry, right?
Absolutely.
And if you guys don't say that to yourself, and if you guys, and I'm not even saying the fitness industry, whatever the fuck industry you guys are in, or whatever the hell you want to do, if you're like, right, like into, let's say the goddamn kite flying guy, right? If you're into that and want to do it for a career and living, if you are not thinking to yourself that I want to be the best kite flyer in the world, right? In the fucking world, then you're not doing it for the right reason. And you're fucking doubting your own self because I know that I can be at the motherfucking top. And if you're not thinking about it, then it's like, what are you going to settle for 2 or like kind of like well known? It's like, bro, no, you got to tell yourself and you got to chase the very fucking best first place because it's like, why else are you doing it then? You know what I mean? And you guys can do that too. And I know that our fucking group can be up there. So
yeah, our friend group has a lot of good things
so much, bro. And all you guys too watching this should think the same way. If you guys, like I said, are into making fucking, water bottles, anything, like you should be the best person. Think to yourself, I can be number 1 at this by whatever. There doesn't even need to be like a time or a date in it or like an age. If you guys can chase and believe in yourself that you know that you can be the best person in the fucking world with it because you can. You're capable. Anyone can. You just got to start fucking thinking about it because your brain is so strong. And if you're able to think those thoughts, it slowly evolves and comes together. And then it's like, boom, 2 years pass. And it's like, you're already fucking pushing like the number 1 in the industry. Right. And you're like, damn, I fucking did that. So, but yeah, that's like one thing going forward. And obviously there's a bunch of different pieces, millions of different pieces to go together with this. Like obviously, number 1 too, just like all my YouTube socials, all that shit. Like I have so much planned for YouTube and, I want to try to do 2 to 3 videos a week because I want that to be my main platform. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, and that's what I really am going to be putting my focus into and next year and going into next year and this pod too. So those are like the 2 things that I want to really, really go ham on too because we accomplished like a lot too because when we were just talking about this like a year ago or when we thought about in January to December what we've accomplished in this past year. It's fucking crazy.
Last 6 months.
Yeah, literally in the 6 months. Yeah, exactly, bro. It's like I think about what I was doing a year from now.
It's like a totally different life.
Yeah, totally. I couldn't even think.
Right.
Like if you told me in January that I would be here doing this, I would be like, bro, like explain to me how though.
Yeah.
I'd be like, how? Like I'd be like, you're
dude.
fucking lying, bro. In my dreams, you know what I mean? But it's like then it's like think about if myself told me in a year from now, I'd be, you could say, I'd say the same thing. You'd be like, yeah, how the fuck did I do that in my dreams type shit? You know what I mean? But it's like, we'll make it happen. So, but yeah, that's a big one.
That was a really good one. Mine personally is just continue to focus on personal growth, and the rest is going to come with, right? I know that if I stay true to myself and that I keep working my fucking ass off, that I'm going to bring an absolute dangerous package to summer shredding, guys. I promise you that.
Bro.
And on top of that, obviously, I want to, stay true to my friends, be a good friend to these guys, and, I want to watch us all grow together, because 2023, guys, this is our year, and I promise you that.
I'm excited. Yeah. I'll give my last take on it. So I've been doing social media 3 years, and now more than ever, this year is going to be my make it or break it. Either oh shit, there's Melly. Either I'm going to do this shit how I've always intended and be where I want to get, or I'm not. And at the end of the day, it's a matter of me just working hard and wanting it. So my biggest goal, going into this next year, is keep myself more accountable and just working harder. I know definitely in the past few months, I haven't been on top of everything. I'll admit that. But I'm in such a good spot compared to in January. I'm so grateful to be where I'm at. And it's there's so much I can do with the platform I have and all the energy going, and just my plans with wanting to compete, grow this podcast, grow everything, all my social platforms, grow as a person. But yeah, I'm hella stoked for 2023. Also just I want to gain more control over my mind.
That's a good one.
This is what does everything. This is what makes you money. This is what allows me to talk right now. This is what keeps my body going. If you can conquer your mind, the sky is the limit. Think about it,
bro. So true.
Guys. Mentality is 95% of your life.
Exactly. Just from the moment you wake up in the morning, your mind dictates everything you do, whether you're going to have a good day, whether you're going to get 1% better, 1% worse. And I don't want to get 1% worse any day of 2023. So it's just I want to wake up every day, go ham, and have no regrets, because either this year is going to catapult me, or I'm just going to stay the same and not go anywhere. And I don't want to let that shit happen and waste 365 days of my life.
That's so true, dude.
And it doesn't start tomorrow. It starts right now. It's been started,
Right.
Yeah, dude. We're broken. The Michelin men are coming.
I don't want to say, I just want to do. So I'm not going to sit here and say every single or we're gonna upload every single week. That's my goal, and I'm gonna prove that by doing it. So just watch it happen, and same thing with everything else this year that I want to accomplish.
That's so fucking
just
true.
Watch me do it, So I want to put that out there right now.
We're growing.
That's what I don't even know if you remember this, Eric, but it was where we had that convo in your bathroom.
Yeah.
And I was like, bro, I said those same words. I was like, I'm not going to tell people I'm going to make this change. I'm just going to start doing it.
Right.
And people I'm not going to say shit. They're just going to see that I'm doing it.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? It's and you guys anyone can do that. Everyone, then you'll notice it. And then it's damn, he's doing it.
He's doing it.
Yeah. You don't need to tell people you're doing it. People don't want to hear that. It's you could say that. It's there's nothing wrong with it, I guess. But people are okay, whatever. Next fucking day.
If you do say it, then fucking do it.
Oh yeah. That's another thing too. If you do say it, guys, you gotta fucking do it.
Yeah.
But that's the biggest thing. Fucking do it.
Yeah. But no, I think that was a good pod. I want to appreciate all of you guys watching. Like we said in the beginning, this is our favorite platform to post on, and the one we get the most feedback on. So I'm so stoked for this year, to see what guests we bring on, what topics we cover, how we compare at the end of the year compared to right now.
Yeah, literally.
But yeah, I'm really stoked to get this out. New pods every Monday, 12 p.m. CST.
Hell yeah.
Any last words? Oh, what should they comment down below?
Oh, I don't know.
We could do cocksock.
Yeah,
I don't know if that'll get flagged from the comments though.
If it will, then do you could do an emoji of a chick, or you could just do COC or COK.
Did you put chicken emoji and the sock emoji?
Oh no, you could do the eggplant emoji, sock emoji. I don't know. Figure out your favorite combination. Let us know down below in your best way. Cocksock, and then also comment any fitness trends we should leave behind this year.
Yeah,
I'm curious to see what y'all say.
Yeah.
We covered some good ones, but let me know what y'all think.
That's facts.
Fuck yeah, bro.
Anyways,
you guys ready to go fucking?
Oh hell
lift?
yeah, we're about to go lift and go out tonight.
Absolutely,
right?
let's do it.
Yes, sir.
Fucking go.
All right, see y'all in the next one. Peace out.
Peace out, guys.